All right, so I'm going to break this one apart. If you look at the chart, I know this is AQ, but we've kind of gone over this a few times. The H's, this is the H right there that we're looking at. I know it doesn't look like it's in the right spot, so look for this COOH thing. This H right here is going to be, it's not one of the H exceptions. So this thing actually stays together. Now this will break apart because it's got an alkali metal in it. This stays stuck together. Water always stays stuck together when it's written as a liquid. And then this is a salt. And again, it's an alkali metal salt, so it breaks apart. So it's kind of funny how these look sometimes. So this is CH3COOH. I'll go back and write the phases in a second. Na plus OH minus goes to H2O liquid plus Na plus CH3COO minus. So they all get that AQ title, except for the water. And then I'm going to go and see what's the same on both sides. So I have a Na plus, that's the same on both sides. And I'm not seeing anything else. So if I'm trying to get to the net, it's the CH3COOH AQ plus the OH minus AQ goes to water as a liquid plus CH3COO minus AQ. My spectator is just the Na plus. So that's your net right there, and that's your full. And this top one's called the molecular. I'm going to go to the other example. Now this one's a little bit stranger. That's why it's in the list, just to be fun. This happens to be a solid over here, and you're making a liquid. So if you think of this, I have two things that won't break apart. I definitely have a reaction going on. I have two things that won't break apart. So that's going to stay together, and that's going to stay together. This will break apart. It's in the OHs. It's one of the ones that will break apart. It's the exception in the OHs. Most of them stay together. And then over here, this is actually also, this is one of the H's, the exceptions that also break apart. So if I was going to write this as a net, I'll do the AQs in a minute, but 2H plus SO4 2 minus plus SR 2 plus, and there's a 2 here, 2 OH minus goes to 2 H2O plus SrSO4. So that's a solid, that's a liquid, that's AQ, that's AQ, that's AQ, and that's AQ. But I don't have anything that breaks apart. So this is kind of weird because this is an example of both a full and a net because nothing breaks apart. It's really unusual for this to happen, actually. So this is kind of one of those rare cases, but thought I might as well throw it out there. And if you weren't sure, again, you've got that polyatomic ion chart to help you with those charges if you don't remember what those are.